Tony Todd dies. Candyman, star whose hundreds of credits include Final Destination, Films and Platoon, was 69. By Eric Peterson. November 8, 2024, 6:03 p.m. Tony Todd, an actor who played the killer in Candyman and appeared in the Final Destination franchise and Platoon among more than 240 film and TV credits spanning 40 years, died November 6 at his home in Los Angeles. He was 69. His reps confirmed the news to Deadline but did not provide a cause of death. Born on December 4, 1954, in Washington, D.C., Todd pursued acting at the Eugene O'Neill National Actors Theater Institute and Trinity Rep Conservatory, where he honed his skills and developed his commanding style. Among his first screen roles was playing the heroin-addicted Sergeant Warren in Oliver Stone's Best Picture Oscar-winning Vietnam War classic Platoon. Todd went on to guest on such popular 1980s and 90s series as 21 Jump Street, Night Court, MacGyver, Matlock, Jake and the Fat Man, Law and Order, The X-Files, NYPD Blue, Beverly Hills 90210, Xena, Warrior Princess and Murder, She Wrote in Star Trek, The Next Generation, Deep Space Nine and Voyager. He also recurred as pesky TV news reporter Matt Rhodes on Homicide, Life on the Street and as Gus Rogan in more than a dozen 2013 episodes of The Young and the Restless. All the while, Todd continued to act for the big screen. He appeared in 1980s dramas Lean on Me, Colors and Charlie Parker biopic Bird, starring Forrest Whitaker. But his best-known film roles came during the following decade. The 6'5" Todd starred in the 1990 remake Night of the Living Dead as Ben, the role played by Dwayne Jones in George A. Romero's iconic 1968 original. His next big role likely is his most famous, playing the mythical title creep with a hook for a hand in Candyman 1992, a character he reprised for two sequels in 1995 and 1999. Candyman in the 1992 film was the ghost of Daniel Robitaille, whose parents were enslaved in the 1800s and became an accomplished painter. But eventually he fell for a white woman whose enraged father sent a lynch mob to kill him. Robitaille was burned on a spot where a public housing project later is built and where a series of unexplained murders occurs. The Candyman legend lived on in the 2021 sequel directed by Nia DaCosta. It was among a number of horror roles for Todd that would continue throughout his 40-year career, including playing funeral home owner William Bloodworth in Final Destination and multiple sequels. He also played Grange, the right-hand man of Top Dollar, Michael Wincott, in 1994's The Crow starring Brandon Lee. You gotta have audience sympathy for the character in some way or another, Todd told Deadline in a 2022 interview. There's gotta be something attractive about the character that makes people want to root for them but at the same time feel repulsed by the idea. And for me personally, for every film that I do, I create a backstory for all my tortured people and my heroes alike. Todd continued to work steadily in film, TV and video games throughout the 21st century, including a recurring gig as the CIA director on NBC's Chuck, Freeform's Dead of Summer and MTV VH1's Scream. His silver screen roles mainly were in B-movies. He also was a sought-after voice actor, lending his rich and resonant pipes to dozens of roles ranging from Star Trek and Call of Duty games to TV's Transformers Prime and Be Cool, Scooby-Doo and such films as Transformers, Rise of the Fallen. Possessed of a warm laugh and generous spirit that belied his hulking appearance, Todd continued to work into this year including Stream and a lead role in The Bunker, one of more than a dozen upcoming credits per IMDb. He appeared in last year's Stream, Realm of Shadows and Werewolf Game and in the 2022 South by Southwest premiering Bitch Ass. Also about a half-dozen small films during the 2000s and appeared as himself in dozens of mostly horror-themed documentaries and docuseries.
According to CBS News, Tony Todd, star of Candyman, film series and decades of other film and TV roles, dies at 69. Actor Tony Todd, known for his roles in the horror film Candyman and its 2021 sequel, died on Wednesday. His representative, Jeffrey Goldberg, told CBS News. He was 69.
Yes, it appears Tony Todd, the well-known actor from Candyman and Final Destination, has passed away at age 69. He died at his home in California on November 6, 2024, reportedly after a long illness. His roles left a lasting impact on the horror genre.
Todd died Wednesday at his home in Los Angeles, his manager Jeffrey Goldberg confirmed. He was 69. The cause of death has not been shared. I had the privilege to have Tony as my friend and client for over 30 years and I will miss that amazing man every single day, Goldberg said in an email to NPR. At 6 feet 5 inches, Todd was a very tall, highly versatile actor with hundreds of screen credits to his name, including Platoon, The Rock and Final Destination. He shot to stardom in 1992 playing the ghost of a murdered black artist in the horror movie Candyman. Todd reprised the role 3 more times in subsequent films in the series. "My beloved. May you rest in power, sweet to the sweet in heaven," said Virginia Madsen, Todd's Candyman co-star, in a tearful post on Instagram. The great actor Tony Todd has left us and now is an angel. As he was in life. Tony Todd was born in 1954 in Washington, D.C., and grew up in Hartford, Connecticut. He studied at the Eugene O'Neill National Theatre Institute in Waterford, Conn, and Trinity Rep Conservatory in Providence, Rhode Island. In addition to his on-screen career, Todd also appeared in shows on and off Broadway and was a prolific voice actor with credits in movies, TV shows and video games. Those who knew him will remember his warm laugh, generous spirit, and his dedication to his craft, Goldberg said. Whether on stage, on screen, or in personal conversations, Tony brought an unyielding honesty that resonated deeply with his friends, family, and fans.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and leave a comment below. See you next time.